Oh, everybody. Let me just fix my mic stand real quick. Alright. And welcome back to Cardchuck. I haven't played this game since the 15th of November 2024. We're currently writing the 31st of May, the last day of May, pretty much. And yeah, here we are. It's been a long time. I just watched the half-hour long Let's Play on my channel to remind myself of the card tricks. I remember that I had to do this because I picked the hardest difficulty, and once I watched it I could confirm, yes, I did indeed pick the difficulty with a permadeath. Like if I die, I have to restart the whole thing apparently, so let's not fuck anything up and let's see how it's gonna go, so let's play. At the Cascade camp. Now we have the chance to travel somewhere. In minimum bet and a minimum bet. Parliament's Cafe. Guess we're gonna start at the end. You're not going to this inn for leisure, of course. Not when there's coin to be made. That simple trick we pulled at the tavern won't work. How do you feel about taking a seat at the table? Oh, I'm ready, I guess. Ha! You have a first with the game already, I see. You won't be playing the win, of course. You'll be aiding me. Before I get to explaining our next strategy, do you need a refresher on the card values? Jack, Queen, King, Ace? No. I don't think so, but give them to me anyway, yes. Good that I asked, then. Pay attention. Every card in the deck has a ranking that determines how strong it is. The numbered cards go from 2 to 10. They aren't very strong. Let's take a look at the high value cards. A Jack is ranked higher than any numbered card, but is the weakest high value card. To him comes the Queen. Then we have the King. And then we've got the Ace. Which always ranks highest. I'll have a strong hand if I have any of these cards, but sometimes I'll need multiple aces to win. Not. Appear to be following me, but perhaps you're just humoring me. Let's put what we've learned to the test. This one. Alright. Seem to understand that if you'd like to try again, we can. Move on. Now, where were we? Ah, that's right. I was going to explain my plan. Similar to last time, I need to signal to me what you know of my opponent's cards. I doubt we'll find anyone quite so strongest before, so I'll need better information if to win. You'll need to communicate the suit and value of our opponent's best card. Will be enough to tip the scales. The way you hold your cards and how you play them will tell me everything. I call this pinch and drop signal. Jesus Christ. Didn't think they could make it this complicated, but let's start with clubs. Play a card from your hand holding 3 fingers in the air. Very good. For hearts, hold the card with 2 fingers extended. Right, I'm sure you know where this is going. 1 finger lifted for spades. Good. Have a close hand when signaling diamonds. Remove from the signaling card values, or shall we go with signaling suits again? Move on. Understood. Wait, the way you place a card will signal its value to me. For aces, raise the highest card to the highest point before letting it fall to the table. Just like that, King showed me a strident ruler by reaching forward and placing him deeper into the table. Okay. Good. Now for queens, treat the monarch with respect. Gently lower the lay down and place on the table. Perfect. And for jacks, pull your hand back before you fling the rascal forward. Well done. Would you like to go to the gun, or shall we put this all together? Okay. Very well. I suppose you're wondering how to see opponent's hands if you had sat at the table. Any ideas? No. You. No. Well, you can hardly go pouring the wine on your customer, can you? Not that I'm surprised you don't know. I deal in such a way that you may still look at our mark's cards. Commit to memory the highest value card they could dealt, don't forget its suit. The lucky wedges dealt 2 cards of joint highest value but with different suits, either card will do. Call this technique Dealer's Glimpse. Let's practice. Three. 6. Another 6. King of diamonds. Double diamonds, okay. My highest card is king. Bravo! It seems you have yourselves a plan. The indiscreet fingers, wheel of 28. You can throw it again if you'd like. Or would you like to rest for a reminder of the journey? I would like to rest, but let me think about it. We flick the jack, cause it's jack shit. The queen we pull down, the mouse gently. The ace goes up. Alright, I've got it. Rest. Quiet the journey yet. Some handwriting practice will pass the time. Now let me find my quill. Aulic, France, later today. This inn has proven to be a fertile hunting ground in the past. Take a look at the man in red citadel there with all his finery. Let's fleece him for all he's worth. I'll stay back here until I'm seated. You seem utterly bored, my young friend. I happen to know the perfect cure for that ailment. You're not a doctor, I hope. I may be bored, but I'm not suicidal. I only administer the sweetest form of thrill, a good old game of cards. That's a remedy my humors can agree with. Please, have a seat. How much would you like to bet? We'll just bet 10 for now. Two, 9, king of spades, queen, clubs, ace of spades, 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 spades. Ah, I'm growing sick of your medicine, Comte. You stay for another round, young patient. Won't hurt one bit. You have to be very fast and I'm not that fast. King of Hearts. Okay. These have to be so fast. Aggressive. Now come there. Get the feeling you're trying to cheat me again. You know the price. Keep the buy-ins. Be careful out there if I were you, capable as you are. Not everyone is as forgiving as myself. I have to be so fast? This is way too fast. This is way too fast. Wow. Wow. What? What? I'm gonna try it. What? What? I can. What? So little. I would have to study that technique. I would have to like practice 5 to 10 times to be fast enough for that shit. Holy shit. We're heading to Toulouse. A city on the verge of hysterical France is the best place to make a profit. The whole city will be busy, noisy, and distracted. We cannot let this opportunity pass. Magician showed you a technique that allows you to maintain and offset a stacked into. Yes. While you now have a strong foundation to work with, the technique has some flaws. Fiddling around with the deck table is just a risk. So how else can we stack the deck? How? You'll use something I call the full harvest. You'll collect cards at the end of a round, so they sit favorably in the deck during the next one. Picture in mind how the cards will fall if you're the dealer. As I'm sitting to your right, I'll be dealt last. That's why we want high value cards. Pick up the card clumps in order and choose a lineup with high card when you deal. Perfect, I'm getting a lovely strong hand when you doing well, lad. There will be a bit more complex in practice. There will be many more cards on the table and I'm a greedy boy. Make sure I get 3 high level cards this time. Well done, lad. Would you like to move on the next part of the plan? Sure. Good. Imagine you've just collected the cards from the table. Think about how we arranged them and how they'll be dealt out. A 4th card will be dealt to me. Thanks to you, they'll have high values. But of course, we can't start dealing just yet. We have to shuffle. Or pretend to, at least. Allow me to introduce you the art of ineffective shuffling. Drop some cards, don't leave your stack behind. Our favorite stack is not at bottom, still in order. The rest of the cards will pile up on top. We eventually want to bring the order cards back to the top and distribute it. To help with that, we need to mark where they are in the deck. 1 card poking out of the deck should do a trick. This is called insuring. Suppose this all sounds familiar? Yes. Which is totally well, I see. Well done. Now drop the rest of the cards on top. This makes it look like a real shuffle. Good. Now they offer for me to cut since we're such fair and honorable players. Watch how I use my fingers to find the insure card. Then you can combine the cards by rolling the bottom pile on top. And that's it. All the cards are ready to be dealt out. Impressive work. Understand the plan, lad. Got a skull card? Okay. Let me scatter some cards now. Get another different position. Alright, got it. Perfect. The disheveled Gadawa. Can we invest before arrival if you'd like? Yes. Swear to God. But you are cheating. What? Posting. Please don't make that face. Sir, I can explain. I am truly happy to make your acquaintance. You are? The nobility is full of scammers and cheats, but they are mostly inept amateurs. Bill con artists are a rarity for good reason. Altair, come here, meet these gentle homes. What is it, my young friend? Don't you see I'm too busy for your games? These men are cheats, professional ones. Cheats, you say? Truly corrupted souls. How? Interesting. Monsieur Voltaire, I respectfully disagree. You simply teach men a justified fear of cards and gambling, and you get paid for this humble service. It does sound like an elastic conception of virtue and morale. Could you play to test your logic? Oh yes, please. Cheat again. So what, I'll pick the cards? Okay. I didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, you really are good. Could I ask you a question? Please do. Do you play to earn money or do you play for the mere pleasure of tricking your opponents? Neither. Each game I play is just a brick in the edifice I'm building. Each trick is an element of a larger plot. Play patiently, slowly, until I can trick the sun. Like you, Monsieur de Voltaire, one letter at a time, one idea at a time, until the whole world changes. Alright, so I have to pick up cards again. This. We're here again. That's it. Oh, it's easy. Ace, King. Yeah, he's really strong. Why, this is art. Another round, the expense feels no different to a trip to the theater. And you're in luck, good sir, for now we have an encore planned. Shit. Shuffle. This little experiment is getting too expensive for me, I'm afraid. I shall go back to my writings. Thank you, gentlemen. It was enlightening. I look forward to seeing the sun blush. Pull off the first scam on your journey. To the manor. The other one was too tough. We head into the manor of Baroness de Beauregard. She has the look, the laugh, and the breath of a horse. Now you should never mock a lady, especially a rich one. Needless to say, we're visiting for her fortune, not the company. We'll be developing the trick we put at your employer's dump. Remember how you used cloth to signal a suit? Let's take that a step further. It's my servant, you'll be able to put drinks for everyone at the table. And owing to my widely known fastidiousness, extra cleaning won't raise eyebrows either. I can play aggressively if I know the exact count of my opponent's most numerous suits. To communicate the count, simply repeat the suit signal without interruption. Give that a try. Okay. Show me what you do to signal 2 clubs. Fuck. Good, let's try 3 hearts, what then? That's right, now show me 4 spades. That is the easiest one. Good, seem to get the idea. Shall we try with you spying my hand or go over it again? Move on. Excellent. It would not be wise to insult the drinking habits of a host. Make sure to put a generous amount for her and her guests, myself included. Well done, that wasn't so hard, was it? We can go over it again if you'd like, though. Let's retry that. 4. Okay, spades. Well done, that wasn't so hard, was it? Never gonna like phone? No. Okay, excellent. No need to flog that horse. I say we skip the reversal then see to your verb declension instead. Before we go putting the cards away, preparing a small surprise to multiplier gains at the end of the game, an impromptu if you will. Allow me to teach you the final technique of the evening. I call it Dog Eared Card. What? I'll slip a second deck in your pocket as you pour my drink. Take it to another room, find an ace and bend the corner of it like you would to mark your place in the book. The next time you pour my drink, I'll take the second deck back. Follow my instruction and you'll be fine. Let's do a practice one. Well done. The bottle of Bordeaux. Trust me, lad. It'll all make sense in good time. My ploy will be far more convincing if you're kept in the dark. Would you like more practice? Very well, time for the superb declensions then. We're getting close. Remember, follow my instructions and everything will be fine. Barley on France later that day. My dear, come to hear my humble home. What a little scoundrel. You flit about like a hummingbird. Not enough flour for you? Unfortunately, being close to you turns me into an imbecile without remedy. You're going to play as an imbecile tonight? Cannot wait to see that. I'm yours to slaughter, as always. But let's do this. But okay, 3 spades. Well played, Comte. Fun ahead you. Beginner's luck, the Baroness. Remind me of the time McGregor, the King's advisor. I've heard of him. A busy fellow with a lot of interest in the New World. He also keeps many secrets of the King. Pray tell. I won't know. What about the events of the 12 bottles of milk? You win again, Comte. Boy, how exactly were you planning to pour us wine with an empty bottle? Go and fetch us more from the other room. Well, gladly the ace was already there. Two hearts. Ja? Jesus Christ. Well played, Comte. Far ahead you. You're my secret, Baroness. 12 bottles of milk, was it? I'm all ears. McGregor wouldn't like to tell me the King's stories. You should visit my old friend Aramis the Musketeer. He was there, you know. The 12 bottles of milk? Shh, it's a secret. Let's play again. Wow, 2 hearts. Boo. Comte, you have me beat. Don't look so upset, Baroness. Not pretty on you. Not they? My chest, of course. You're ever breathtaking. This sign shows in as a countenance and light my mood, Comte. You know I'd love to lose. And I tire of seeing you disappointed. How about I give you a chance to earn back your money? Wait now, what did you have in mind? Certainly I cannot part with tonight's winnings. My poor mother, the Duchess, needs your medicine. But this pocket watch here belonged to my father, the Colonel. It's worth 200. My boy cut the deck for fairness sake. Gets an ace, you owe me 200 more. Otherwise, I will give you the watch. Plus, you're satisfied with the terms. I'm feeling quite generous of late. And here I thought I'd be the one regretting your visit. You're on. You know me, boy. Superstitious as it comes, I don't overthink this. Cut the deck wherever I feel like, and with my luck, it'll be an ace. Ussa! Oh, well done, Comte. Fair is fair. Suppose, take your money. It's been a pleasure playing this evening. Hope we can do it again sometime. Alright guys, I have to leave now. We got a lot of money and I'll be back. Bye bye.